Hello and welcome to today's episode of Jim's Raw Cooking. Today we're going to be making chicken tikka masala. Alright, so first things first, as with every single episode, I'm going to be cutting some onions. Super exciting. It's 2 onions for this one. The recipe that I'm going to link below says 4, but so I'm doing a half the amount, because I am but one person. And while I do get hungry, I don't get quite hungry enough to do 4 onions worth. I suppose I could start having curry for breakfast, that might help. But yes, 45th episode. I wonder what we'll do for the 50th one. We'll go back and we'll make everything better and less raw this time. So this is one of the many recipes suggested by Kat, because nobody else does. Yes, it has been quite a while since my last one. Not quite as long as the huge gap before you first saw my uni hauls, but I think it's at least a month. But yes, I have been quite busy. Got to do uni stuffs. Oh, actually here to learn. What's this all about? So, my eyes clean. Oh, this one's vicious, this one. My eyes, like that's actually really stinging. So this one should be a fairly quick one. I am doing this at like 12:30 because that's the only time when nobody else walks into the kitchen and my secret YouTube channel can stay undercover. I think 2 of my flatmates know. I think 1 might have forgotten, and I'm hoping the other one has as well. Okay, so that's our big pile of onion. Now we're going to move on to the pepper. The recipe actually calls for... Wait, let me have that. 2 red peppers. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because we're halving it. So this should be the right one. One thing that we're not going to follow along with this recipe is the yogurt, because I don't have any. I don't dare risk putting yogurt in our student hall's fridge. It just wouldn't. You'd crawl off before I could get a chance to eat it. These always look like they're from outer space. Look at that, it's like a lander thing. It's weird. Peppers always freak me out. The seeds just get everywhere. So how have you been, the 2 people that watch this? Feel free to comment in the comments, I suppose. It's been a while since I've had any co-stars. I should do that again. I'm going back out for Easter, so that might happen. I might get the layer on. Could do some authentic Italian stuff. So authentic. pathetic. No, you didn't see anything. Yep, so we're just cutting this up. Pretty chunky. Doesn't matter too much. Alright. I don't know. Super tasty. Okay, so that's all on veg. Just separate that out from there. There you go. Okay. Put that there. Move that over there. And now we're going to do the chicken. The recipe calls for, well, it's 8 for the whole amount, so that's 4 for us. But I only have 2, so we'll make do with less chicken. I don't eat too much meat anyway, so this should be fine. And we're just gonna cut this up as usual. Unfortunately, one of the lights in here has broken. Is that one over there? You probably can't see it. Might just be able to see the bottom of it. But yeah, that's died, so I've used one of my desk lamps. I've hooked that up over there. We'll see if that actually makes it so you can see on the stove. Just get rid of all these pretty gristly bits. Yeah, so this should be good to freeze, I think. As long as you defrost it properly. And yeah, you can scale this up as much as you like. I'm going to replace the yogurt in it with milk because I'm evil. And I think it has mango chutney in it as well, which I'm not going to bother with because I don't have the nuts. Or I don't want to spend the nuts. I can definitely afford a mango chutney. I'm not in that much need of help. I'll set up a Patreon. Everybody can pay for my dinners. You get one meal named after you. And I'll invent a new meal. Just variations of lentil curry. That's our chicken done. What are we doing next? I'm gonna go to the hall. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we're on the hob and I found a new place for the camera that actually looks quite good. It will be at an angle, but that's because of the tiny tripod I've got. It doesn't really work very well. Okay, so we're gonna get our big pan and we're going to heat some butter. That's 25 grams, and we're going to do how much olive oil? 4 tablespoons. Okay, so 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. There you go. I'm going to half it, so just 2. Sorry. All right, so all right on there, yeah. Okay, so we'll heat that up and then we'll get ready to chuck in the onion. Alright. Let's get that all whizzled around. What we can do while we wait is got some chopped tomatoes. Basically, in order to make these, we've got some plum tomatoes, and in order to make them chopped, I have a sneaky student hack, which is just stab it with a knife. Wow, look at that. 3 chopped tomatoes. And by 3 I mean the price of plum tomatoes, which is like half the price. Wow. Life pro tip. Life hacks with James Brown. Jim's Raw Cooking. Oh god, you know my secret name. Didn't take much. You heard nothing. Alright, so now that that's ready, we're going to chuck in our onions. Oignon. Like that. saute them for about 10-15 minutes maybe. Basically until they're nice and golden brown. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so it's been probably about 10 minutes and they're starting to get all nice and goldeny. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add our tikka curry paste. And we're going to add about, it says 3 tablespoons for our amount. That's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. Maybe a little bit more for good luck. There you go. Okay, I'm going to turn it down a bit because that's starting to burn a little bit. Whoa. We're also going to add our red pepper. Oh, that's starting to look tasty. Okay, check the recipe. Okay, so while that's going, I have got some rice which I'm going to have with it. I'm just going to run that under the tap. You can probably almost use it. Drain it a few times. And I'll pop that one. Alright. Okay. Leave that for a couple of seconds more. And what we're going to do now is we're going to chuck in the chicken. Alright. Oh, all that tasty protein. Can you actually see that very well? Yeah, it's alright. It's probably the best view you've ever had. Alright. On this channel, I'm sure you've actually seen some very nice things. If this is the highlight of your viewing, then you should probably get out a bit more. Alright, so turn it back up a little bit. Alright. So keep that for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to chuck in the chopped tomatoes and a little bit of water. Grab some water. Okay, yeah. There you go. Mix it up a bit, stir it all in. Oh, if that's not a tasty curry, I don't know what is. Alright, I think that might do without the water, especially considering we're going to have milk in it later instead of yogurt, so I'm going to leave that out for a moment, see how it goes. Let's squish that down. Yeah, so I'm going to cut a lot of corners with this one, so if you want to make yours nicer, then go ahead. Let's put pepper in there. Alright, so what do we need to do now? Simmer for 15 minutes with the lid on. Alright, so I'm going to pop the lid on, and I'll see you in 15 minutes once the chicken's cooked. Bye. Alright, so it's been about 15-20 minutes and the chicken's all cooked through. And the rice is almost ready, so we're ready to roll. Okay, so I'm going to turn the heat off on everything. And I'm going to... Well, first I'm going to strain the rice. So I'll do that. So exciting. Well, you get to see my stripy socks. Super stripy, super warm. Really, really comfy socks. I don't wear them all the time, just when it's cold. Okay, so we've got our rice. Let's put that over there. Now, I think the recipe calls for double cream and yogurt, which I have none of because I'm terrible. Well, I do have milk, so we're going to see how it goes with milk. This is obviously a low-fat version. That's definitely what we're going for here. I'm going to pour about that much milk and then stir it all in and see if we need more. Alright. Oh, that looks good enough for me. Alright, let me just go pop that back in the fridge. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to, that's all off. Yeah, we'll plate it up, shall we? Okay. Where can you see best? Over there. Making all the noise at 1 o'clock in the morning. So what you do now is you take what you need and then you freeze the rest. Not sure how long it lasts in the freezer, quite a while, I imagine. I think in the fridge you probably want to eat it within like 3 or 4 days maximum. Okay. You know what? I'm going to flip some rice off here and then I'm going to use the same spoon. Oh, this looks tasty. Probably could have done a little bit more rice, but hey ho. So it goes. Oh, chicken tikka masala, here we come. Alright, and now for the finishing touches, I am going to sprinkle some coriander leaf, just gently over it. Oh, look at that, that is a tasty meal. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so we'll see how it tastes. Okay, get a bit of pepper, a bit of the onion. Wait, different approach, okay. And then, oh, come on, stay up. Oh, please. Okay, give me a little bit of the rice. Alright. Mmm. Mmm. That's good stuff. Alright, I have overdone the chicken slightly, but at least it's not raw. Alright, so yeah, this was the 45th episode of Jim's Raw Cooking, and we made a chicken tikka masala. How exciting. If you have any other suggestions, please let me know. And don't forget to subscribe. You don't have to, don't blame me. Yeah, alright, bye! Oh, hello. I dropped you in the tikka masala and now I'm accidentally recording.